Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So we're back, and we can officially say that the Biden surge that wasn't is over. Okay, when comparing to presidential polls, it really did mainly look it mainly saw Biden rise in mainly Pennsylvania. And that's what they were mainly saying. But we know how the liberal media goes. They will twist their words around and say Biden surging. They won't really say Biden surging in a state. And in reality, Biden didn't surge. He only dropped. Trump dropped. However, just towards Biden's level, you'll see Biden by by 44.2% in national polls, Trump 44.6% in national polls. So actually, Trump managed to gain by 0.4 according to a recent poll by Emerson that said that Trump would win by 3. All right. So this is the RCP voting average. You'll see 2024 so far, Trump has held the RCP average. And we are having Democrats, they're saying, no, Trump, a convicted criminal. He's going to jail. Like, what did he do, guys? What did he do? Trump is going to jail because he's running for president. That's all. That's what he did wrong. What is this court hearing about? It's not about the insurrection. It's about Trump not paying his assets. Actually, he did. But if you are unaware, this sort of stuff happens all the time. This happens all the time. The Daily Show guy, he didn't pay, he took forever to pay his assets while purchasing a mansion or a house or some sort of thing. He didn't purchase his assets until a couple years later. He should go to jail with Trump. And guess what? I think they should share the same cell. I mean, it's ridiculous. Everyone does this. It's unpreferred. It's annoying. But this is how desperate they are. They are running out of reasons to indict Trump, and now they're looking at his business stuff. What stuff? What are you doing wrong in your business stuff? So they're purposely trying to go after this guy. We're not dumb. Stephen A. Smith, very smart guy. Trump deranged, but I have to give it to him. He's smart, and he's kind of based. It's fine. I respect his opinion with Trump. Okay. I don't like that he says he's going for Biden anyway, even though he's complaining for an hour and a half every day about how Democrats are destroying this country. But, he says Democrats aren't going to win. He's doing his part to help Democrats win, but at the end of the day, they're not going to win. He's a hardcore Democrat, guys. He's saying you guys are deluded idiots. Going after a guy and trying to as you know, indict him, you're turning Trump into a murderer, not a criminal. A murderer. And that's what he is. Sorry. You disagree with it? That's fine. I'm asking you to agree with you, especially if you're a far left liberal. You probably won't agree with it. But today we'll be talking about the reality. Trump gaining in more recent polls. You'll see polls that are in red show that are in favor for, as you know, Donald Trump. Biden did gain in a Pennsylvania poll. Let's take a look at that. 0.5. That's the RCP average. Really, Biden didn't really win a poll. They tied. And because there was a tie, Biden gained by 0.2 points. Congratulations! And that's why it went up. But really, it's going to go down, guys. There hasn't been a poll since Joe Biden's blowout poll from Franklin and Marshall. But just wait. All Trump has to do is win a poll by 5, and he's back in the lead. But in Pennsylvania. So you'll see, looking at general election, Trump wins by 0.4. I wonder why, right? 2024, yeah, we're not going to talk about congressional vote. Biden's job approval. In fact, if Joe Biden wins this election, which he won't, guys, I'm just telling you, this guy's 82 years old. He's dying. He's a dying corpse. He's dying, can't even talk. And not to mention, he would have the lowest approval rating than any U.S. president running for re-election. Trump didn't have that low of approval rating. He was up to 47%. He wasn't in 50s. He was like 44, 47, 40%. It's close to that. Biden just happens to be in 39%. He's doing horrible. You'll see Trump is easily going to pick up one here. Oh, yeah, you'll see on this day. Yeah, Obama was actually underwater on this day, too. Believe it or not, yeah. It's because of the dumb Obamacare stuff. Don't even get me started. On this day also, Bush was just underwater. What year is this, though? What year? This is the 4th year. Yeah, this is Bush's approval. But, yeah, you'll see. Yeah, this is because of 9/11. Amazing, by the way. I think it was up to... This is RCP. Then, yep. Well, actually, he didn't go up. Yeah. Right when 9/11 happened. The highest was like in October. Then it slowly goes down. And what happens when it goes low? The lowest approval you'll see, he goes underwater for the first time he goes underwater in May of 2004. But then, yeah, he's doing good in 2004. In April, you'll see unpopular. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Yeah, this is 2005. Got to go to 2004 because that's his re-election. Yeah, Bush still pretty above water, realistically. He was above water in like, okay, this is, yeah, obviously he was like 52%. But even if he was underwater, they have absolutely no choice. That's why Democrats want World War III. Because if World War III breaks out, guess what? World War III breaks out, then I have to tell you, it's going to be scary. Look at approve. Okay, yeah. Obama left office pretty positive. That's good. But yeah, this was 2014. No one because of the red wave, right? But going back, if there was a war breaking out, World War III, we would have no choice but to elect Joe Biden. Because we have no choice. If let's just say an example, a new leader would probably overtake, like, throw out the war effort, right? It would kind of screw up the war as far as leadership when it comes to that. So interestingly enough, these are the favorability of political leaders. Joe Biden, 55% of people see him unfavorable. Donald Trump, 53%. See? More people hate Joe Biden than Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis, I wouldn't say 34% of people favor him. Why? Well, I think that's thanks to him running for re-election. But, yeah, it's kind of sad. You'll see 24% for Mike Johnson. A lot of people. Chuck Schumer, 30% approval rating for Chuck Schumer. Jeffries, low approval. Mike Johnson, low approval. Kamala Harris, low approval. Nikki Haley, everyone's in low approval. And the Democrats, of course, are going to weaponize that and say, "Oh, everyone's doing bad. It's not just Biden." Well, let's see. If that may be the case. But I'll tell you, Trump's not participating in the clown show right now. With the inflation and the total disasters going on. And what's more frustrating is what's going to get Trump even better and more higher in the polls is when Democrats pretend that's not a problem, right? When Democrats act like everything's fine, that ticks people off. That ticks them off. 38 points of a margin of people that say the country's on the wrong track. And here the Biden admin says, no, we're fine. Wow. Let's see. Biden's job approval. Yeah, not looking so good. 39% approved Joe Biden. Let's take a look at the issues, Joe Biden's issues, according to the approval rating. Yes, more people on when it comes to the economy. 58% disapprove of Joe Biden. 19 points of a margin. 39% approve. Diluted 39%. Vote blue no matter who type of people. Of course, you'll see there has never, ever been a poll showing that. I don't think there has. Hopefully. Yeah, look at that. I'm seeing Joe Biden's handling of the economy. We're going into like the next year, the last year. Foreign policy, obviously, it's garbage. 60% disapprove of Joe Biden. He started 3 conflicts. We have Afghanistan, which he'll say we ended the conflict. No, now we're literally they have our weapons, so we are worrying about a future conflict thanks to you. We have Ukraine and we have Gaza. So yeah, of course, 60.5% for disapproval with foreign policy, of course. Let's take a look at inflation. Bidenomics in the flesh, guys. 63.5% disapprove of Joe Biden's inflation. And no wonder, because Biden goes around and says, oh, let's see what Fox News. These are Fox polls. No, we're just going to do all pollsters, but yeah. Oh, we're fine. This is Bidenomics. We have jobs. No. Yeah, that's great. We have jobs, but you guys screwing us over and pretending we're not in a crisis and ignoring your people that are hurting really triggers us. It really shows how much you view your job. Let's take a look at crime. Oh, look at that. 56.8%. I wonder why. Because of the border crisis, of course. The border crisis, 56.8%. A overwhelming, solid majority of people disapprove on Joe Biden's border crisis. We have immigration. $63.3, and it kind of aligns with crime because you have illegal immigrants going into the country, and we are seeing most of these criminals getting apprehended right now. They're illegal immigrants having weapons. We like to play gun control and take everyone's weapons, but apparently we will let the illegal immigrants keep their guns. We don't even need to know who they are. We let them keep their guns, and the fact that they're terrorizing people with them is not a concern. So this is propaganda. We know the gun control propaganda. It's just propaganda. Because if they really did care about saving lives, they would crack hard on crime, first of all. They wouldn't let people cross the border freely. So, yeah, 63.3%. Ukraine. I don't even know why this is an issue. 54.0. Yeah, it's just probably Biden's best issue, and he's still not above water. No, he's still underwater. 10 points underwater, 40%. Yeah. Do you think we like you guys constantly sending American taxpayers to a war we have nothing to do with? We are part of NATO. But we seem to forget that NATO involves like 20 other countries that also have a lot of money. In fact, they should be paying more money because they're closer to Russia. They are bordered close to Russia. They should be more concerned. Sure, we have Alaska. But once again, we are mainly centered close to Siberia. If you take a look at a map, the real threat is in Western Russia. That's where the whole population is. Moscow, the Kremlin, the residency of Putin, everything. So, and overall, we talked about the direction of the country. We can take the final look. Overall, it's always been on the wrong track. And that's, once again, 38 point. Yeah, it always has been since 2009. And yeah, even under the Obama administration, the country wasn't on the right track. But it seems that according to more recent polls, Joe Biden. Wait, this is. What year is this? Hang on. 53.3. 73 says it's on the wrong track, but I really want to see. Okay. But the point is, guys, yeah, it's 64% wrong track. But yeah, it's gone down. It's still really bad. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, the real deal is Joe Biden has an issue that nothing to run on. Joe Biden really has to run on the issue of I did a good job. And to be honest, he didn't. MSNBC is saying you got to run on a positive experience sort of thing. Joe Biden has lost all experience, first of all. He can't even remember when his son died and how his son died. He thinks he died in Afghanistan or Iraq. Stupid. He died from cancer. Sad how you forget how your own son died. I know it's not Joe's fault. He has a condition, and because of that condition, he should step down. Stupid. And the deluded Democrats are like, oh, he's the only one we got now. Of course, they have no one else because no one was brave enough to step up. Hillary Clinton didn't want to step up. AOC didn't want to step up. Gavin Newsom didn't want to step up. They all endorsed Biden. He's the only one they got. They're probably looking at 81 million votes and thinking that Joe Biden can do it again. But the thing was, Joe Biden was well approved back then. Everyone was looking at Biden because of COVID. Everyone was looking at Biden because of Trump, derangement syndrome. And now Trump's approval has been rising up because they realize that the liberal media likes to do a little magic and twist Trump's words around and make him say crooked stuff. They like to do that. The power of editing. Wow. So that, of course, his approval rating has been higher than Biden by 2. Still pretty low, but it was not we saw Biden more popular. Now he's under Trump. That is outstanding and amazing. Fascinating. And it shows what the American people and how they really, 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 really think of the Biden admin. It clearly shows. So, Yeah, I clicked on the Senate map. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and as always, I will see you all in the next political episode.